Good afternoon and welcome back to Up the Reds TV with me, Andy Cambe. So this is the post-match of Crystal Palace 0, Liverpool 1. So let's get on with the game then, okay? First of all, the away fans. The Reds were sung through that game by our supporters today. I thought they were absolutely bob on again, just like they were at Wolves last week, but they were even more vocal today against Palace. So Palace started well, scored a goal in the first 28 seconds, obviously ruled out for offside, and then we settled into the game and started passing the ball about, and we got a good early goal. So good play by Simicast, Cody, and then obviously Jota, a good Jota finish. And we just controlled that first half. There was not any real chances other than corners and free kicks for Palace, but Ali made one good save at the end of the half, probably routine for him. But no, I wasn't worried. I wasn't panicking. I wasn't biting my nails. I just thought, I saw one stat: 78% in the first half. We had 8 shots. We probably should have scored one or two more. To Palace's one. Second half, we came out pretty much the same. Started well. Jota, obviously, Jota had 2 chances in the first half. He took one. Jota had another chance in the second half with a header, and he should have really buried it. He didn't even hit the target. He went that wide. So I think he had just too much time. The ball was in the air for a while. He just had too much time, and as a striker, it's you go off instinct, and he just put it wide. But I thought the last half an hour of the game, Palace had to roll the dice, and they did do. They brought players on and made it awkward for us. It wasn't difficult for us. We just upped the game in our sort of like mentality. Now, we aren't the mentality monsters here. This is a new type of mentality. This is looking after the ball, looking after each other, working hard. I mean, that is just the basics of any game of football that you see. But I just saw something really different about the calmness in the mentality. I gave Virgil man of the match. Reason for that is because in between the rubbish commentary that I was listening to and what they were talking about, he was commanding as a captain. Even Ibu at the back. I mean, I think he won 8 or 9 out of 10 duels, did Ibu. They talk about the Arsenal pairing, and I've mentioned this before, you've got to look at our centre halves. You've got to look at our defence. We've only conceded 2 goals in the league, 2, and we could have conceded some today, but outstanding tackles, good saves by Ali before he went off injured, and I'll touch on him in a minute. But yeah, last half hour they had to roll the dice, and they had to show us what they were made of. And to be fair, we dealt with everything that they threw at us, and I was quite happy with that. A bit of a funny one because I was more edgy at the Wolves game last week, but I just saw different kind of sort of like approach from the players. So let's go through the players. Well, I'll go through the injuries first. Ali's picked up another muscle injury. I mean, he screamed at Trent, "Why did you pass me the ball?" I'm not so sure what's up with his muscle injuries that he's getting in his legs, because he must just touch the ball as many times as an outfield player today, because from the goal kicks, the back passes, I'm not so sure. You know, I used to watch goalkeepers when teams used to have long possessions. I used to watch goalkeepers doing stretches and little runs in the 18-yard box. You don't seem to see Ali doing that. I mean, the ball wasn't fizzed at him. It was nice and calm, but the way he kicked the ball out, from the outside of his boot or something, and then he felt something go. I mean, I don't know how to work that out. And Arne said that, look, he's not going to go to the Brazil on the international break. He's not going to be ready for us either. So when we come back from the international break, so obviously Corinne Keller, he had an illness, so he wasn't there. And to be fair, Yaros, when he came on, he did fantastic. He made all the right calls, right decisions, caught the ball when he needed to, punched the ball when he needed to, made a good save from, was it Eze? Yeah. And yeah, I mean, he won the league and cup in he played out in Austria for somebody. So yeah, and he wanted to go out alone again, but Arne Slot said, or his coaching staff said, no, you're staying here. And just goes to show, doesn't it? We've not only got 2 quality keepers, we've got 3. So obviously he'll be the backup to Corinne if Corinne doesn't get injured on international duty. And then we go and, on that massive fixture run that we've got coming up after the international break. So yeah, Trent had an okay game. Again, he just did what he needed to do. But I mentioned the 2 centre halves; they are colossal, absolutely colossal for us. I thought the Greek Scouser, Tsimikas, had a good game. He was the most shouted at player by Virgil today. I could hear him screaming and shouting at him constantly. So the poor lad, I probably have nightmares on the plane back up to Liverpool. He'll have Virgil in his ear. But I thought, he set up. Well, he started the move for the goal. So I thought he played really well. He was really good and strong. That one in the first half, when Wolves last week equalised, because Ibu couldn't shield the ball out, so you saw Tsimikas make sure that the ball went out, and with his strength there. So yeah, I thought he had a good game. Midfield, I thought Curtis Jones was good. He played well, and I thought Maka was outstanding. But what can we say about Gravenberg? I think this is probably the first time I've not named him my man of the match. He had a good game, don't get me wrong. He had a couple of shots today as well. So, but he's just different class, and I'm just glad that we've got him when he's playing right the way he is. So yeah, and then obviously Maka got taken off at half time. It looks like he's got a bit of an issue. I hope he's not flying thousands and thousands of miles away to be for the in the international break. If he's got a bit of an issue, I'd rather him stay at home and get it sorted out. So I've not heard anything from it. It wasn't tactical. It was because he picked up a knock in the game. So yeah, Cody Gakpo, I think he deserved a start. I thought he played really, really well. I mean, he was very close to getting my man of the match. If he'd have put one of his chances away, he might have been up there. But I thought he was really, really well. Jota, like I said, he could have had a hat-trick any other day. He had good chances, but he worked hard. He was in the faces of the Crystal Palace midfield and defenders. He never let them rest, and that's what you expect. I mean, it was great movement from him in the box for Cody to put that ball there. Great finish. So yeah, and then Mo had an okay game. So subs came on, tightened it up for us. I thought that was good. Robbo, Luis Diaz coming on. So we just tightened the grip. But I say the last half hour, that's where I saw the new side of Liverpool. A new type of, like I say, a new type of mentality from them. They were working hard for each other. It was a good solid 3 points away from home. Obviously Arne's now got, what's that? He's won his 8 or 9 games, first 8 or 9 games. I mean, it shouldn't really happen, should it? If you think about it, a manager coming in his first season, he hasn't got his own players in. Okay, we got Chiesa in. That might be his first signing, and but the squad's all the same, and he's tweaked it a bit, but the players are playing for him, and as I say, it shouldn't happen, should we? We're top of the league on merit. We've had a really, really good week. Take the Wolves 3 points. Okay, performance wasn't that good. Good performance midweek against Bologna, and the performance today. So you look at us now at this part of the season. Yeah, people are saying, but we've not played anybody, Andy. Well, we have. We have. We've had some tough fixtures. It's not easy in the Premier League. So I'm quite happy that we're going in top. Bit concerned about the injuries that we've picked up this week, but that's part and parcel of football, isn't it? So we have to just get on with it. We've got a massive game when we come back, Chelsea. Got Arne said that he's got an extra day's training when the players come back from international duty, because it's a Sunday game, Sunday kick-off. But yeah, absolutely brilliant. I'm really pleased this week's over and done with. Not pleased that we've got an international break, because I hate international football, just like some of you do. And we will just have to wait and see now. We've got 2 weeks before our next game, and we'll just have to wait and see what how the players come back from international duty. I did say in yesterday's video that there were 10 players who'd played all minutes of football for their international clubs. I'm hoping that that's not going to be the case this time round. There's going to be some sensible talking going on. Okay, if you like this video, give me a like. Please share. Please subscribe to the channel. This is all things Liverpool, and we sit pretty at the top of the table no matter what happens over the course of this weekend. Okay, look after yourselves. Up the Reds.